When I first moved to Dominican Republic, coffee wasn't something I thought about very much. It was just there. A small cup, strong, quick, and just a part of everyday life. But fast forward now, guess what? Coffee has become a whole experience here. And what I'm seeing here, especially in Santo Domingo, that is changing. And lately what I've been noticing is that coffee shops are popping up everywhere here in the city. And these are not just places where you just grab coffee. These are places now where you sit, work, meet, and create, like I'm doing right now. And it made me realize this. Coffee culture in Dominican Republic is not just growing, it's evolving. And I've seen both sides of it. When I first got here, coffee felt simple. I'd go to the Colmados, grab me a small cup, I'll drink it, and I'll just keep it moving, because it wasn't about the environment, it was about the aesthetics. And at that time, it wasn't about sitting down and working on your laptop, it was just a part of life. Because at that point, coffee wasn't something that you went out just to grab, it was just something that existed in your everyday life. And in all honesty, that is still something I appreciate about that. But now it feels different because I'm seeing more and more coffee shops popping up now. And these are not just any type coffee shops, because they're modern, they're clean. These are intentional spaces. These are places where people are working, taking meetings, creating content like I am, or just sitting and enjoying the moment. And I'm not gonna lie, as you can see, I'm using these spaces more frequently now for meetings, for interviews, and sometimes recording my content. Because I don't look at it as a coffee shop anymore. I look at it as a place where I can connect and be productive. And that shift there, it's big. And you know what's crazy about it? I never drank coffee like this when I lived in the United States. But right now, coffee is a part of my lifestyle. I drink it almost twice a day. In the mornings, and sometimes when I'm on my balcony having a cigar, I like my cigar now with coffee. Because for me, it's not even about the caffeine anymore. It's about the routine. It's about the space. Because now it's about taking a moment to sit, work, think, or just reset. And listen, I came here for a lot of other things. I did not come here for coffee. But guess what? Coffee has become a part of my life now. And that right there, I never expected. And if I'm being real, my go-to coffee is Santo Domingo Cafe. Hey, that's just my preference. And my reasons are, it's consistent, it's local, and it represents the coffee that has always been here. But now you're starting to see the same quality of coffee, but now being represented in a different way. And this is where it gets really interesting, because now it's not becoming just about the coffee. It's about now what's happening in the country. Here's what you're seeing. You're seeing a lifestyle shift. You're seeing more emphasis on the experience when you're having the coffee. These spaces are now being created for connection and creativity. You're starting to see the blend of local culture and global influence when you go to these spots. Because the coffee has always been here. It's just now the experience is catching up. And that says a lot about where things are going. But here's one thing I like about it. Both worlds still exist. You can still go to the Colmado or pass the person on the street, grab you a quick, strong coffee and keep it moving. Or you can sit in the cafe for an hour or two, work, meet, and create. Because it's not about one being better than the other, it's really about having both. And that balance right there is what keeps it unique. ¿Es eso? No, there's no meal. Serrano Manchego. Sí. ¿Esa? Ah, okay. Gracias. And right now I'm in one of my favorite cafes. This one is called Grenier. They have multiple locations around Santo Domingo and even in the country, especially in the main cities. And I typically come here, I get my Santo Domingo coffee, and I get this sandwich. It's called a Serrano Manchego, I think. But I usually get it on the croissant, and I think I ordered the wrong one, because I was wondering why it was so expensive, 375 pesos, that's like $7. I don't need a $7 sandwich, not on a piece of bread like this. And now coffee has become more than something for me to drink. It has become a part of my routine, my workflow, and just my overall lifestyle. And it's interesting how something so simple can show you how much a place is evolving. And if you've been to Dominican Republic, you probably have noticed this trend. So if you're thinking about moving to Dominican Republic, this is a part of the lifestyle that you'll be stepping into. I partner with a trusted real estate investment advisor, and we'll help you find the right property that aligns with your needs. Links in the video description below, or you can go to our website, www.drinvestandlive.com. Also join my weekly newsletter and our bi-weekly real estate newsletter. Link to all this is in the video description below. And let me know if you notice the coffee culture changing here in Dominican Republic. So until then, guys, remember, always keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. Always live in the present, because that's the only way you're going to live your best life. And I'm out. Peace.
You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know.